to all present here. I take this opportunity to welcome all to our second in Pep Talk series on parental well-being. Today's session is on the art of living. Art of living in simple terms means the style or the way to live a life full of contentment and free of stress. It is important for each one of us to choose a way of life which eliminates stress and focuses on developing self. This way of life is based on breathing exercises, meditation, yoga, and practical wisdom for daily life. It fosters deep and profound inner peace, happiness, and well being. While the world reels under the biggest challenge faced by humanity, the COVID 19, what better way to combat it than to choose and follow a simple way of life which helps in stress elimination? That is the art of living. The Art of Living, the NGO, was first founded in 1981 by Sri Sri Ravi Shankarji. It helps to manifest spiritual well-being while dealing with constant challenges. Dear viewers, welcome to our webinar for today, The Secret to Reducing Stress and Creating Balance. I welcome our speaker for the day, Ms. Ramya Srinivasan. Ms. Srinivasan is a faculty with the Art of Living for 10 years now. She is a state coordinator for youth programs and has taught courses across the country in IITs, University of Delhi, NIFT, BHU, IHMs to name a few. She has interacted with people from all walks of life, from businessmen, corporate professionals, faculties in schools and colleges, to homemakers and youth. On behalf of the Salvan fraternity, we welcome you, ma'am, and look forward to an enriching session on how to create a balance in a busy life so that we avoid burnouts and yet have time and energy to do what we enjoy doing the most. I also take this opportunity to welcome our esteemed principal, Ms. Rashmi Malik, an educationist with a vision and one who believes in self-awareness through spirituality and practicality. Welcome you, ma'am. I request you, ma'am, to kindly address the viewers.
Thank you so much, Vishali, and good morning, everyone. Now it's good afternoon. First and the foremost, happy Yoga Day. So everyone, in English we say Happy Yoga Day. So Yoga Divas ki bahut bahut shubhkamnaएं sabko. Today is Father's Day also, and wishing all the fathers out there in the audience a very, very happy Father's Day. And this year's the Father Day is very, very special for the very reason that when we all are in the pandemic situation, and I'm sure the fathers are now becoming, the Superman of the family, and they're trying their best to, just keep the balance in the family, stable. Today is solar eclipse also, and as I was telling the panelists that we are absolutely in the middle of the peak of the solar eclipse. So many of the audience must be glued to their TV screens, seeing that ring and all that. But nevertheless, we are here to discuss about, the balance in life, the stress management, and very, very honored to have all three young, people here, and it's really encouraging also to see that all the young people are now, finding themselves through various paths. And Ms. Ramya, a very warm welcome to Salvan family right now, and we're really looking forward to various techniques which you young people have, adopted to maintain balance in your lives. And I'm very sure I believe that you're a parent also, so you may also be, throwing light on the parenting. Uh, uh, as we all know that this pandemic actually has given us time to, reintroduce ourselves within, you know. Uh, Sitting at home with our family during the lockdown actually gave chance to everybody to look inside. And sometimes, it's very scary also, because when we look inside, we see our weaknesses. Yeah. One opportunity which I see is that because we have started living in present, we also started, getting stressed about our future. Yeah. Whenever we meet the parents or the children, or whenever I meet my team, I always tell them that focus on the present, this moment, what is there, because your thoughts in this moment will create your future. That is what the baseline, of I think stress management. So I won't take much long, and I obviously they all know what all I say. We would love to hear from you, Ramya, and all the very
Thank
best.
you so
Really
much, ma'am.
looking forward to a lot of takeaways from this session. Oh,
Thank you so much for having me here, ma'am, and the Silvan team. And I think you've correctly pointed it out that the living in the present is the key. That's the solution to most of the problems in life. So a very, very warm welcome to all the parents out there. A very good afternoon. Stay safe inside the homes. And I always love interacting with the parents because I feel they are such important pillars of this society. we play Parents play such a pivotal role in a child's overall well-being and growth. As a parent, our duty is not just limited to getting a child admitted into a good school or getting them good clothes to wear or buying good stuffs to eat. Our role extends out to create physically, emotionally, mentally, spiritually sound beings out there for society. The time a child looks up to a parent more than what we say, the way we are, the child just imbibes on it. So parents play a very, very important role, and that's why they're given the stature of God. Because you two people are the ones who are there to just do for the child, just give to the child. Yeah, you think about the child before your own self. So that is why the stature of God is given to parents. So I once again wish you all a very, very warm welcome. Yeah. So I would like to just talk about one very basic principle in life. Yeah. See, how what does the quality of our life depend upon? What do you think? As an individual, what does the quality of our life depend upon? Let's talk about that a little. Think of a situation right now. Most of us are so fortunate that we are locked down inside our own homes with our entire family together. Yeah, with the comfort of all that we have. But there's so many out there who don't have that. Yeah. So in spite of being with our family, in spite of being at home, in spite of having the Wi-Fi, there are so many things that go on in the household. Yes or no? सब perfect है आसपास. आप जिन जिन को प्यार करते हो वो आपके आसपास है. आप अपने ही घर पे हो. आपके पास सारा कंफर्ट है, लग्जरी है. फिर भी ऊपर नीचे क्यों होती है चीजें? क्योंकि जैसे ही मन खराब होता है, आसपास सब गड़बड़ होने लग जाता है कि नहीं? Just imagine a situation. For example, you went out for a dinner with your family to your favorite restaurant, and you ordered your favorite food on the table. Your favorite food, not now. Once upon a time when it used to happen, you have the favorite food on the table, your entire family together, and perfect lighting, perfect ambience, perfect music, perfect everything. And you get a call which says, या तो आपके किसी बहुत क्लोज इंसान का इंटरव्यू क्लियर नहीं हुआ, एग्जाम क्लियर नहीं हुआ, कुछ तबीयत खराब हो गई, any call that gives an unpleasant news, will we be able to enjoy all that perfection outside of us? Tell me. नो राइट, वी कैन नॉट एंजॉय इट. एकदम से मन खराब हुआ तो आसपास का परफेक्शन भी एंजॉय नहीं कर पाए. और दूसरा भी होता है, कभी कभी मन बहुत खराब रहता है. फॉर एग्जाम्पल से यू आर ड्राइविंग डाउन, नॉट नाउ, वंस अपॉन अ टाइम, एंड यू आर स्टक इन अ ट्रैफिक जैम. You have to reach a place in half an hour, and the Google map says 1.5 hours, and you are like, oh my god, you're so messed up. Suddenly you get a message saying, okay, exam cleared, interview cleared, or some baby is born, some good news. Suddenly that 1.5 hour becomes happy. Yes. So the quality of our life depends upon the state of our mind. If our mind is happy, the life around us is much better. The quality is better. Yes. So I just wanted to talk about a few things. Abhi, As a parent, I know that on the top of our priority list, although we have our own professional things to take care of, so many household things to take care of, parents of today are very intelligent. They're very sharp. They really want to bring up the kids in the best possible manner. They don't like screwing up on their parenting. So I just wanted to throw some light on how we can become better parents. So shall we talk on that? In this pandemic, it will make your journey with them much more interesting. I know you all already know a lot of skills, a lot of techniques, a lot of tricks to handle your child in the best possible manner. But how would I like to put it is like, we know how to make, say, dal makhni, rajma, whatever, and some relative comes and tells us, if you do it like this, it will taste better. So just a small tip makes things better, makes the taste better. Yeah, just like that, you all already know it. But just a few tips, or maybe some what do you call, revision or recap or awakening once again, always helps and makes the journey much more easier and better. So I just wanted to share a few things with you people. And before I start with the tips, I wanted to give a very nice example of how parenting is. Parenting is like a flowing river. Now, a child grows too fast from the time a child is 1 month old to the time when the child turns 16, 17 years old. It just happens like a flow. It just happens. And they are new all the time. They're very different. A 2 months old baby is different from a 1 month old baby. A 4-year-old baby is very different from a 3-year-old baby. So they're just quickly changing. And as a parent, एक नदी कैसे रहती है ना, वो पत्थर के साथ साथ अपने आप को ढालती रहती है. वो ऊंचाई में और नीचे गिरते वक्त साथ साथ चलती है. So parenting is like that. We have to just go with the flow, be with the child, handhold them, be with them in their journey of growing, in their journey of growth. Yeah. And how are children? Parents have to be like river. And how are children? Children are like a horse. Yeah. I'll tell you why. घोड़े को कैसे फार्म में आपने मूवी देखा होगा या असली में देखा होगा. घोड़े को बहुत पसंद रहता है ऐसे आसपास चलते फिरते रहना. It really likes roaming around and being free. Doesn't like being very tightly stuck to a the fence or something. उसको ऐसे बांध के रखना पसंद नहीं है. तो घोड़े को कैसे बांधते हैं? एक लंबी डोर रहती है जो उसके गले में बंधी रहती है. तो वो क्या करता है, चलता रहता है एक बड़े से गार्डन में, चलता रहता है और उसको लगता है वो फ्री है. लेकिन उसको बांध के रखा हुआ है. उसको फ्रीडम भी मिल रहा है पर पकड़ के भी रखा है. अभी क्या है, बच्चों को हमें अपने हाथ में रखना भी जरूरी है. We can't just let them be because the world out there is not so happy, easy and all rosy. It's important parents have one control in their hand. At the same time, you can't control them too much. You cannot do it. They are here to be what they are. Yeah, we cannot control them too much. So we have to, have a fine balance of letting them be, at the same time having the control in our hand. I'm getting it. So the child feels free, feels independent, yet as a parent, you have it with you. Yeah, you know when to pull the child back and when to let the child loose. Yeah. So here are a few tips that we'll quickly go through that will just make this journey of parenting much more easier. Why did I talk about the quality of mind earlier? Because when we as parents, we are irritated, we are angry, we are annoyed, a lot of times it just translates into shouting at the child. Yeah, getting angry at the child because they are soft targets of the house. बाकी हस्बैंड से या वाइफ से लड़ेंगे या इन लॉ से लड़ेंगे तो धमाल हो जाएगा. बच्चे बेचारे रो के चुपचाप कमरे में चले जाते हैं, कुछ भी कर सकते हैं. So they're such soft targets. So in a lot of households, all the anger, all the stress, all the tension usually comes out on the kids, which is very, very unfair. Yeah, they're too young to be able to take. Yeah, so let's just quickly run through a few tips. Can we start the screen sharing, please? Yeah. So the first tip is for parents. Yeah, you can put it back on me, Rahul. praise the positives more. Every child has both. They'll have some positives, they'll have negatives, they'll have both of them. But praise the positives more. If you go to their school and you see, अगर एक बच्चा गिर जाता है ना, जब छोटे छोटे बच्चे रहते हैं, एक बच्चा गिर जाता है, दूसरा बच्चा खुद ही आके उठाता है उसको. किसी का सामान रह जाता है टेबल में, खुद ही बुला के देते हैं, ओ तुम्हारा पेंसिल बॉक्स रह गया, तुम्हारा लंच बॉक्स रह गया. They are very responsible, they are very caring. It's very important for parents to see that. It's very important for parents to acknowledge that. That's when it will grow. Qualities are like seeds, बीज जैसे होते हैं, उनको बहुत प्यार से संवारना पड़ता है, उनको उगाना पड़ता है. तो आप जैसे अब जिस बीज को जितना पानी दोगे, जितना नरिशमेंट दोगे, वो उनमें उगेगा. आप बताओ बच्चे को, अरे आपने तो आज बहुत अच्छे से शेयर किया हमारे साथ अपना खाना, अरे आपने तो बहुत अच्छे से अपना सामान वापस रखा, अरे any small little act also, behind that if you see a good attitude, like they're taking care of their stuff, or they're being responsible, they're being caring, point it out, praise it. Don't be conjuice in praising your kids. Just generously praise them. And you are brilliant. Wow, I'm so proud of you. Yes. Second, can we have it, Rahul? Handle their negatives better. Yeah. So again, you can put it back on me. So I'll not tell you that don't point out the negatives. As a parent, it is your job, it is your responsibility to tell the negatives also. We can't just say, wow, 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 they do wrong things, and we have to point it out. But we have to handle it in a better fashion. Yeah. A good way to handle it would be, अरे ये तो जो आपने किया ये गड़बड़ है, चलो साथ में इसको ठीक करते हैं. Hold their hands when they're doing something wrong, rather than just putting them separate and saying, oh, punishment, kamre mein band raho 3 घंटे के लिए. Hold their hands and say, I am with you. Let us correct it. Yeah, handle it better. And it's very interesting. I read it somewhere. It is said that we should never talk negative qualities over food. Food is a very important time of a child. ऐसा बोलते हैं जैसा अन्न वैसा मन. It's very important. There should be a happy atmosphere while the family is eating food. So when you want to discuss negative, keep it for a separate time and not over the breakfast, lunch, or dinner. Do it separately. Take the child separately. And if you're living in a joint family, it would really not be a good idea to scream about the negatives in front of the entire family. The impression goes very deep in the child. It's too much for a child to listen to negatives and criticism in front of a huge crowd. Take them separately in your room and then talk to your child. अलग से आप बात करो. Yeah? तो positives को अच्छे से praise करो, अच्छे से तारीफ करो. गलतियां आपको बताना बहुत जरूरी है. सिर्फ गलतियां नहीं बतानी, सिर्फ तारीफें नहीं करनी. क्यों? अगर आप नहीं बताओगे गलतियां, वो बाहर दुनिया में जाके कभी ले ही नहीं पाएंगे क्रिटिसिज्म. वो कभी सुन ही नहीं पाएंगे अपने टीचर की बात, या आगे जाके अपने बॉस की बात, प्रोफेसर की बात. आपको उन्हें घर से तैयार करना पड़ेगा. ये बेटा डांट तो पड़ेगी गलती करोगे. So they should be prepared to listen to criticism also. And right from the childhood, whatever I'm talking here, आप ऐसे मत सोचो I'll do this when my child turns 13, 14, 15. No. Even if your child is 6 years old, even then point out the wrongs. They should have the ability to take criticism also in that. मैं तो इनफैक्ट बोलूंगी जितना आपका छोटा बच्चा है तब से आप इम्प्लीमेंट करो. It will become much easier for you and the child both. Yes. So this was step number 1. Positives को ज़्यादा praise करेंगे, negatives को better handle करेंगे. Can we have the second one, Rahul? Yeah. Encourage them to interact with different age groups. Okay, great. You can put it back on me. इसको 2 तरीके से आप देख सकते हैं. एक तरीका है कि वो घर में बड़ों से भी बात करें, दादा दादी, नाना नानी, एनीवन, ताया जी, जो भी हैं, बड़ों से एक लिहाज से बात करें. घर में छोटे बच्चे उनके साथ भी खेलें, और हम उम्र के आसपास जो बच्चे हैं, आजकल के टाइम पे नहीं, जब सब ठीक हो जाएगा, आसपास के हम उम्र के बच्चों के साथ भी खेलें. दिस इज वन एस्पेक्ट, सो दैट दे विल नो how to respect the elders, how to take care of the younger ones. Second, one very, very interesting point to it is, आप एक चीज ऑब्जर्व करो एज पेरेंट्स कि आपके बच्चे किस एज ग्रुप के साथ ज्यादा कंफर्टेबल है. कुछ बच्चे होते हैं जो अपने से बड़ों के साथ ही कंफर्टेबल फील करते हैं, है ना? अगर 6th क्लास का बच्चा है, उसको 5th क्लास के बच्चे या 6th क्लास के बच्चे भी पसंद नहीं आते। 7th 8th 9th के फ्रेंड्स होते हैं उसको पसंद नहीं आता अपने क्लास के बच्चे। और कुछ बच्चे होते हैं जो अपने से छोटे क्लास के बच्चों के साथ उन्हें अच्छा लगता है, ऐसे दीदी बनना, भैया बनना, जो 2nd 3rd 4th क्लास के बच्चे होते हैं। और कुछ होते हैं जो अपने एज के साथ कंफर्टेबल हो। अब ये वैसे तो एक बहुत नॉर्मल सी बात है, आप बोल सकते हो कि बिहेवियर है बच्चे का, लेकिन इसके पीछे एक साइकोलॉजी होती है। जब बच्चे अपने से छोटों के साथ ही वक्त बिताते हैं, मतलब उनके अंदर धीरे धीरे एक इंफीरियोरिटी कॉम्प्लेक्स बिल्ड हो जाता है। वो कंफर्टेबल नहीं फील करते अपने से ज्यादा बड़े एज के लोगों के साथ, उनके सामने थोड़ा छोटा महसूस करते, तो यहाँ वो बॉस अराउंड करके, यहाँ वो दीदी भैया बन के उसको छुपाते हैं, उनको अच्छा लगता है। और दूसरा, अगर बड़े उम्र के बच्चों के साथ ही वक्त ज्यादा बिता रहे हैं, तो मतलब थोड़ा सुपीरियोरिटी कॉम्प्लेक्स बिल्ड हो रहा है, उनको छोटों को देख के उनके साथ वक्त बिताना पसंद नहीं आता। तो आप एज अ पेरेंट ऑब्जर्व करो ये चीज कि बच्चा क्या है, तीनों एज ग्रुप्स में कंफर्टेबल है कि नहीं है तो आप एनकरेज करो। आप जबरदस्ती उसको भेजो, जाओ उसको सिखाओ, उस छोटे को कैसे ABCD लिखते हैं, अच्छा जाओ उस बड़े से सीख के आओ ये कैसे करते हैं। यू एनकरेज एज पेरेंट्स, yeah, it is your response. This would be the second skill. They interact with all age groups. Can we have the next one, Rahul? Yeah, encourage them to share. Yeah, I'm sure a lot of you already know, and a lot of you already do. But again, like I am telling you, it has a more deeper aspect to it. Share what? Not just for them to share things with others. Encourage them to share with you. आप encourage करो कि बच्चा आपके साथ अपना जीवन शेयर करे, आप अवेलेबल रहो अपने बच्चे के लिए। मेरा खुद का काम रहता है, बहुत टाइड अप रहता है, but when my child is saying something, I make sure I stop doing everything else and I listen to my child. She's just 3 years old, she's a small baby. But again, a very very interesting article that I read, it was an eye opener for me also, so I would like to share it with you. It said, even if a 2-year-old child says mummy mummy mummy, papa 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 again and again, don't ignore, then the child will start feeling, मैं तो जब बुलाता हूँ ये सुनते ही नहीं है, they're not there for me. That starts going inside them subconsciously. So then I know they will say something very silly. It will be not at all important. Mostly, it will be something very basic. और आपका काम बहुत जरूरी होगा. I know आप किसी principal से बात कर रहे होंगे, official meeting में होंगे. It would be something very trivial, but it is big for them. It is really big for them. Just be available as a parent to listen. If the child, a 3-year-old child, is saying my doll is broken, it's a huge heartbreak for them. Maybe it's not for us, but think it from their perspective. Don't think from your perspective. बच्चे के शूज में घुस जाओ आप और उसके साथ बोलो, ओ आपकी डॉल टूट गई, अरे अब तो ठीक करना पड़ेगा. Let the child know that you're feeling the pain with the child. Yeah, don't make fun of their pencil breaking or pencil box getting lost. Don't make them feel it's too small. Yeah, because then they'll feel you're not understanding them. They'll feel मम्मी पापा को समझ नहीं आ रहा है कितनी बड़ी चीज है, क्योंकि उनके लिए तो है बड़ी. या हमारे लिए 16 years में हार्ट ब्रेक बहुत बड़ी चीज थी और अभी लगता है अरे ये तो कॉमन सी बात. तो उस उम्र में वो चीज बड़ी ही लगती है ना? तो be there, encourage the child to share every day after school. Ask the child what happened, आज क्या किया, किस किस से बात किया, मैम ने क्या सिखाया. Give the space for your child to open up with you. Yeah. And second, like we have already seen in the image, encourage them to share. You buy them, you want to buy them good watercolors, buy one more watercolor. Maybe it should not cost that much. 10-20 रुपए का ही आप ले लो. Make sure the child is giving it out to some other child, like some child in need who does not have it. आप inculcate करो अभी से उसके अंदर ये sharing और ये कुछ देने की आदत. बच्चा देगा ना हमें, जिंदगी भर उसके अंदर रहेगा ये, और she will always do for others in life. So you will be raising really socially sound beings. Yeah, encourage your child to share. And we have the next slide. Yes, be sensitive of what you say. ये मेरा बहुत favorite है. So what does this mean? क्यों चिल्ला रहे हो, पता नहीं है तुमको, चिल्लाना नहीं चाहिए, क्यों फेंक रहे हो तुम, ऐसे हम बोलते हैं एज पेरेंट्स, और हम खुद ही चिल्ला रहे होते हैं और हम खुद ही गुस्से में अपना फोन पटक रहे होते हैं। अब बच्चा बेचारा देख के ही सीखता है। दिस वी ऑल नीड टू रियलाइज whether we like it or not. A child sees and learns. A child's ability to process is not as much with respect to our words as much as it is with respect to what they see and perceive. वो देख के ज्यादा सीखते हैं। तो किस तरह से आप रिएक्ट कर रहे हो जीवन में, कितना आपको गुस्सा आ रहा है, कितना आप चिड़चिड़े हो रहे हो, आपको देख के सीखेगा बच्चा। आपको नहीं आ रहा, आप सीखो अपना माइंड कैसे मैनेज करना, आप सीखो अपने आप को कैसे शांत करना। बट यू कांट shout and get angry and teach a child not to get angry. You know, it would be a better way if you see, बेटा चिल्लाना तो नहीं चाहिए, तो सही नहीं है, गलत आदत है. You have to point it out, but the way you point it out, it's gonna make a huge difference. They'll understand it better. Yeah, don't slap and say मारना नहीं है. Don't shout and say गुस्सा नहीं हो. हाँ, देखो वो चीज सिखा कैसे है. Yeah, be sensitive of what you're saying, what you are doing, how you are being. आप हो कैसे. You know, with my child, I just realized she made me a better person. Just so that she becomes a better human being, I changed myself so much. I knew she's looking at me and learning, so I changed myself just so that she learns the right things. So it is an opportunity for parents to become better people. You know, हमारे बच्चे से बड़ा कोई हमारे लिए motivation factor ही नहीं है. Just for our children, the parents will do anything. So just to raise correct, good individuals, it's an opportunity that we have to become better individuals. Yeah. Next. Rahul, are you there? Yeah. So education. This picture is a little incomplete, but Saraswati is who represents education. है ना? सरस्वती जी की अगर आपने फोटो देखी होगी, उनके एक हाथ में वीणा रहता है, उनके एक हाथ में किताब रहती है और एक हाथ में जपमाला रहती है. She has rosary beads in one hand, a book in one hand, and a veena in one hand. And she represents complete education. बोलते हैं ना, वो विद्या की देवी है सरस्वती. का मतलब क्या है? You know, we all have two hemispheres of brain. Scientifically talking, brain के two hemispheres होते हैं, left and right. So when the left brain is active, you are into all logical things, all intellectual things. सारी बुद्धि लगाने वाली की चीजें आपके बाएं brain responsible होती है. And the right hemisphere of the brain is responsible for all creativity, all art, all forms of art and creativity. Even music, dance, painting, any form of art. Yes. So it is said that an overall growth, a holistic education is when the left and the right brain are balanced. As a parent, you ensure, आप ये ध्यान रखिए कि आपका जो बच्चा है वो पढ़ाई भी कर रहा है, नो मैथ्स में इन्वॉल्व है, कुछ नंबर्स में इन्वॉल्व है, कुछ साइंस में इन्वॉल्व है, कुछ लर्निंग में इन्वॉल्व है, इसमें कुछ सीख रहा है, इसके लिए बुद्धि की जरूरत, या समथिंग टू डू विद लॉजिक, जो लॉजिकल माइंड है वो उसमें भी इन्वॉल्व है. At the same time, some form of art the child is doing. अब आर्ट का मतलब हमारा बहुत गलत एक इंटरप्रिटेशन है कि बच्चे को ड्राइंग आनी चाहिए. नहीं, ऐसा कुछ नहीं है. हर बच्चा नहीं ड्रॉ कर सकता, हर बच्चा नहीं पेंट कर सकता. तो आर्ट just means any form of art. It is just a time of creativity. Maybe the child is building something with blocks. Maybe the child is just dancing. Maybe the child is just singing. It could be anything. Yeah, doing some gardening, anything, any form of art. Yes, let the child do, let the child pick. So I learned this from my own experience. So I wanted my daughter to have a very sharp right brain, and I wanted to get into all this art, and she like draws pathetically. She'll draw anything, and I used to feel, what is she drawing? She has no right brain. You know, her right brain is not all active. But then I started observing her and I saw she was doing a lot of things very creatively, which had nothing to do with traditional form of art. But I realized this is her creative brain, which is active. So you have to see that. You have to observe कि बच्चा creative हो रहा है कि नहीं. That's very important. Yeah. So, and what does the rosemary bead refer to? जपमाला किसको refer करता है? जपमाला का मतलब ध्यान, थोड़ा मेडिटेशन. So if your child is 8 years and above, अगर 8 साल से बड़ा है आपका बच्चा, आप encourage करो कि रोज 5 मिनट थोड़ा सा कुछ ब्रीदिंग प्राणायाम करे, या 5 मिनट आंखें बंद करके मेडिटेट करे, ऐसा कुछ करे. 8 साल से छोटे, बहुत छोटे हैं बच्चे, नहीं करेंगे. 8 साल से बड़ा बच्चा ना इनकलकेट करिए उसमें थोड़ा मेडिटेट करने के लिए. जब मेडिटेट करते हैं ऑटोमेटिकली लेफ्ट ब्रेन और राइट ब्रेन बैलेंस हो जाता है ऑटोमेटिकली. यस. सो क्या क्या आपको एनकरेज करना है? कुछ लॉजिकल वर्क, कुछ क्रिएटिव वर्क, थोड़ा मेडिटेशन प्राणायाम. इट विल स्टार्ट कामिंग देयर माइंड डाउन. क्योंकि आजकल स्क्रीन टाइम भी बहुत बढ़ गया है ना, अभी तो ऑनलाइन क्लासेस हो गई है, और आई एम श्योर पेरेंट्स विल आल्सो बी हैविंग देयर जॉब एंड वर्क, तो थोड़ा बहुत चला ही देते हैं टीवी, वीडियो, लैपटॉप, सब कुछ. तो थोड़ा इमोशनली ऊपर नीचे हो जाता है बच्चों के लिए. या इट इज न्यूरोलॉजिकली इट अफेक्ट्स द चाइल्ड. So it is very important the child meditates. It will set them correct from within. Yeah. And what else I wanted to say? Yeah, one more thing, encourage your child to do some physical activity for sure. Children have to do it. Children have lot of energy. So your child, if you want them to become a better student, they'll not become a better student by just studying. Parents have to get this very clear. सिर्फ पढ़ाई से बच्चा बेहतर स्टूडेंट नहीं बन सकता. Your child has to run. Your child has to jump. Your child has to dance. Your child has to do physical activity. Because physical activity sharpens the brain, not just of a child, even for adults. अगर आपको 80-90 साल तक एक शार्प ब्रेन चाहिए, तो आपको अपनी बॉडी को एक्सरसाइज देना ही पड़ेगा. आपका ब्रेन अलर्ट हो जाता है, ब्रेन अवेयर हो जाता है. It becomes more sharper. Can we have the next one? Yes, I'm sure you all do it already. Protect your child's trust. Can you put it back on me, Rahul? तो देखिए, एक तो है कि आपको ये इमेज देख के लगा होगा कि बच्चा आप पे ट्रस्ट करे, आप पे विश्वास करे, वो सब तो ठीक है. दैट इज वन पार्ट ऑफ इट. You know what trust am I talking about here? There are 3 forms of trust that I want you to make sure that your child has. First is your child trusts himself or herself. बहुत बार माँ बाप बहुत इंटेलिजेंट होते हैं और बहुत प्रोटेक्टिव होते हैं बच्चे को लेके, हर निर्णय खुद लेते हैं. You take all decisions because you want your child to have everything perfect. You are doing something wrong there. The child will always look up to you only for decisions. वो बच्चा आपको ही देखता रहेगा डिसीजन लेने के लिए, उसको कभी वो खुद के पैर पे खड़ा ही नहीं हो पाएगा. The child will never be able to take decisions or calls for himself or herself. उसको आत्मनिर्भर बनाओ आप. Make the child independent. Let the child take decisions. You know, there are so many decisions in the house which don't have a very major impact. बहुत चीजों का बहुत बड़ा असर नहीं होता, वो आप बच्चे को लेने दो. अच्छा, what do you want to have for breakfast? Okay, what dress do you want to wear? वो अलग बात है, इसलिए बच्चे खुद ही लेते ही हैं डिसीजन. वो हमारे पास पावरलेस ही है, but still you create the platform where you as a parent you ask, अच्छा आप बताओ क्या करना है, आप बताओ अभी इंग्लिश पढ़ना है या मैथ्स पढ़ना है, अच्छा आप बताओ अभी गेम टाइम है या ये वाला टाइम. Let the child decide. So the child will feel more confident very naturally. जो बच्चा स्कूल आएगा उसको ऑटोमेटिकली कॉन्फिडेंस रहेगा कि भाई मुझे पता है क्या चूज करना है, क्या नहीं करना, क्या डिसीजन लेना है, क्या नहीं करना. ऐसे ताकते थोड़े रह सकता है बच्चा. You know, even in school, it's so difficult for teachers. There are 40-50 kids in a class to pay attention to every single child. If we as parents are not able to do it for 1 or 2 kids at home, just imagine how difficult it becomes at school to handle all different kinds of kids at one same time for 40 minutes. It is difficult. So parents play a very important role at home. That will make even their school life much easier and smoother. Yes? Protect their trust in themselves. वो खुद पे विश्वास रखे. दूसरा, समाज पे विश्वास रखे. ऐसे नहीं आप पालिए बच्चों को बोल के सब बेईमान है, सब बुरे हैं, कोई नहीं आएगा, कोई कुछ नहीं करेगा, तुम्हें ही अपना जीवन संभालना है. The child will have a very negative outlook about society and world, and that will become a hell for the child. बहुत मुश्किल हो जाएगा. वो दोस्त नहीं बना पाएगा बच्चा, किसी पर ट्रस्ट नहीं कर पाएगा बच्चा. It's important that you tell your child that you have to be careful, you have to be cautious, don't listen to everyone. That absolutely you have to tell them as a parent. But you have to say the other thing also. अच्छे लोग भी हैं, तुम्हारी मदद भी करेंगे. मेरे भी बहुत अच्छे दोस्त हैं, तुम्हारे भी अच्छे दोस्त बनेंगे. मेरा भी बहुत लोगों ने साथ दिया, तुम्हारा भी बहुत लोग साथ देंगे. तो बच्चा कल को बाहर जाएगा, उसके मन में ये सब जो आप डाल रहे हो ना, पेरेंट्स ना माली होते हैं. We are just putting seeds in them which grows when they grow up in life. So we play very very important role. आप अंदर अभी से बीज डालोगे, वो 20 साल बाद भी उसके अंदर रहेगा सबकॉन्शियस, है ना. अभी से ही बीज डालो. तुम भी मदद करो दूसरों की, तुम्हारी भी मदद करेंगे. तुम भी ध्यान रखो, तुम्हारा भी ध्यान रखेंगे. So their trust in themselves, their trust in society, and their trust in a higher power. You know, apart from parents, apart from teachers, आप जिसको भी मानते हो, जिस भगवान को मानते हो, जिस रिलीजन को बिलोंग करते हो, जिस गुरु को मानते हो, किसी को भी मानते हो, tell the child that there is a power that will take care of you. You will be protected in life. Yeah, there will be a protection for you in life. Don't worry. Yeah. So these three trusts, it's very important that a parent inculcates in a child. बच्चे के अंदर ये बीज डालने बहुत जरूरी है. और आपका ट्रस्ट तो आ गया ना, जब आप एनकरेज करते हो शेयर करने में, ऑटोमेटिकली पेरेंट्स पे ट्रस्ट तो आ ही जाता है. यस, नेक्स्ट. यस, instill balance. What does this mean? You know, parents love their child so much that they want the child to be perfect. चाहते हैं बच्चा बस निपुण होना चाहिए, हर चीज में परफेक्ट होना चाहिए. तुम दौड़ लगा रहे हो तो तुम फर्स्ट हो, तुम क्राफ्ट कर रहे हो तो सबसे 4 स्टार तो तुमको ही मिलने चाहिए, बाकी सबको 3 से नीचे मिलने चाहिए. तुम मैथ्स का एग्जाम दे रहे हो तो उसमें 100, इसका दे रहे हो तो उसमें 100. वो उनके अंदर इतना प्रेशर है पेरेंट्स का. आई टीच किड्स ऑल्सो, आई एम एन आर्ट ऑफ लिविंग फैसिलिटेटर. आई टीच इवन स्टूडेंट्स, and I don't know whether parents realize or not, they have created a very very big pressure on the kids. बच्चे डरे हुए हैं पेरेंट्स से, उनमें हिम्मत नहीं है जाके कुछ बताने की कि भाई मुझसे ये गलती हो गई, अरे भाई मेरे नहीं आए मार्क्स, अरे मुझे समझ नहीं आ रहा. इतना प्रेशर है घर से कि बच्चा ये आके बता भी नहीं पाता घर पे. So please do not make this mistake. What is instilling balance is giving space for both success and failure in your house. Give room for both. Don't just give room for success. It will be a very wrong parenting like that. A child will never be able to take failure in life. And it is important the child fails. I would say it's very important the child fails. एक सब बाकी सब में 90 आ गए, एक में तो आने ही चाहिए 21 मार्क्स. तो उसको आना चाहिए जीवन में फेलियर भी लेना. It is not about marks or that subject. It's about what that individual is going to become in future. वो ले ही नहीं पाएगा फेलियर तो उसका तो ब्रेकडाउन हो जाएगा मेंटल और इमोशनल. वो जो आजकल लोग डिप्रेशन में जा रहे हैं वो इसलिए जा रहे हैं बिकॉज दे कैन नॉट टेक imperfections in life. A child should have the ability to handle imperfection. If your child scores less marks, say it's okay. But you as a parent should say let's focus on getting better. Let's upgrade ourselves. तुम्हें ये सब्जेक्ट समझ नहीं आ रहा है, चलो साथ में समझते हैं, साथ में पढ़ते हैं. वो सब करना है. मैं ये नहीं बोल रही आप बोलो कि हाँ बेटा फेल हो जा, नंबर मत लेके आ, मत पढ़ाई कर. नो एट दैट. नो फेलियर in terms of effort, but in terms of result. Are you seeing the difference? मेहनत करनी चाहिए बच्चे को, फिर नहीं आ रहा है तो अलग बात है. मेहनत में कोई चोरी नहीं करनी चाहिए. Child should put the effort, should do the hard work, should do the smart work. But if the result is not what you were expecting or the child is expecting, appear normal. Say it's okay. If a child came 4th and you were expecting a child to come 2nd, say it's okay, it happens. The child will feel so free. The child will perform way better in life. ज्यादा अच्छे से बच्चा पढ़ाई भी करेगा, एफिशिएंट भी रहेगा. अगर उसको आपका डर नहीं है, आपका प्रेशर नहीं है, बस पता है कि मेरे माँ बाप मेरे साथ हैं, एक फ्रीडम है ना वहां से, तो आप उसका परफॉर्मेंस देखना कितना बदल जाए. यस, inspire them for better, but hold their hand if they fail. Instill balance in them. Let the child fall in life. It's okay. You will be creating brilliant individuals for this world. I'm telling you. Yeah. Next. Yes. The perfect time for this slide. Lockdown. Give them work. घर के काम अभी से कराओ. हाय मेरा बच्चा है तो पढ़ने की उम्र है. नहीं, क्या पढ़ने की उम्र क्या है? 8 साल का बच्चा है तो भी काम कराओ. मैं तो 3 साल के बच्चे से प्लेट्स को सिंक में डलवाती हूँ, उससे टेबल साफ करवाती हूँ. कराना चाहिए, क्या छोटा काम है क्या? बच्चे को आना चाहिए काम करना. कुछ चीजें हमें वेस्ट से सीखनी चाहिए. मतलब दो वैल्यू कल्चर इंडिया का है जो वर्ल्ड में जा रहा है वो एक तरफ, पर कुछ चीजें जो सेल्फ रिलायंट बनाता है वेस्टर्न कंट्री, दैट वी शुड रियली लर्न फ्रॉम देम. द चाइल्ड ऑर्गेनाइजिंग देयर रूम, अपने उसके कपड़े फोल्ड करके दे दो, उसको बोलो अपने अलमारी में रख के आओ. बेचारी मम्मियां ही रखती रहती हैं 90 साल की उम्र तक कपड़े अलमारी में, क्यों रखने बोलो ना. झाड़ू लगाने दो. इतना गलत. मैं तो कभी कभी पूरा घर में आजकल सब काम करना पड़ता है ना, बिकॉज ऑफ लॉकडाउन वी हैव टू डू हाउस वर्क ऑल्सो, प्रोफेशनल वर्क ऑल्सो, एवरीथिंग, किड्स वर्क ऑल्सो. सो इफ आई कैन डू झाड़ू पोंछा in 1 hour, it takes me 2 hours to do it with my child because she's got everything that I do, but I let her do. I let her mop the floor. I let her broom the floor. I let her do things. The child should do the household work. Only then they feel the connection in the house. Otherwise, so many youngsters live like paying guests in the house. कि भाई आए, लेट गए, खाना दो, लैपटॉप लेके बैठ गए और बस खत्म. So important. They do the work. They feel a part of the household. Yeah, give them. Let them screw up. Don't shout at them. It's okay. The child is too young. उनका काम नहीं है वो करना. आप बस उनके अंदर वो एटीट्यूड डाल रहे हो कि वो काम करे. So आप यहाँ उनसे रिजल्ट नहीं एक्सपेक्ट कर रहे. So even if they screw up, it's okay. But just appreciate that they're doing the work. That's what I would like to say. That's an important point. Huh? A lot of us give the work, but we slap also that they didn't do it nicely. तो काम दीजिए पर उनको रिजल्ट नहीं एक्सपेक्ट. They're too young for it. Yeah. Next. We know this. All of us know this. Yes. Put it back. An apple is an apple. It's amazing. An orange is an orange. It's amazing. A watermelon is a watermelon. It's amazing. That's how kids are. Huh? Your child might like maths. Your bhaiya didi's child might like science. Your neighbor's child might like dance. So what? Don't compare your child. और हम ही ये ज्ञान देते हैं बच्चे को जब वो बड़े होते हैं कि बेटा कंपेयर क्यों कर रहे हो, कोई बात नहीं, अपने पे ध्यान दो. पर ये जो उनके अंदर कीड़ा डाला ना, ये हमने डाला. कोई पढ़ाई नहीं करता तो वो कितनी पढ़ाई करती है, तो वो घर से बाहर नहीं निकलते. जॉगिंग करने के लिए देखो वो लोग रोज बच्चे 1 घंटा बाहर जाके खेलते. हम ही डालते हैं कीड़ा. Not maybe intentionally, not maybe intentionally. Sometimes it just comes out of the mouth. That's how our language has become. It happens to me also. It just comes till my tip of the tongue and then I stop. It just comes automatically. क्यों नहीं पढ़ रहे हो, सब बच्चे पढ़ रहे हैं, क्यों नहीं कर रहे हो, सब कर रहे हैं, ये आ जाता है. तो थोड़ा अवेयर होना पड़ता है, थोड़ा कॉन्शियस होना पड़ता है to keep quiet. Yeah, it is again, like I said, very unfair of us to compare them. They are so beautiful. Every child here is sent with a different purpose. Maybe they are studying together. Some are going to become engineers, some will become doctors, some will become architects, some will become fashion designers. We don't know what their aptitude is. वो अंदर से बन के क्या आए, किसके लिए आए, तो हम माँ बाप भी नहीं जानते. It's important to let them be. If they're going in the wrong track, if you want to put them back, I would say, tell you, make them compare themselves with their own self. बेटा पिछले तुम्हारे टर्म में तुम्हें मैथ्स में 16 आए थे 50 में से, इस बार तुम 25 लाओ. बच्चे को अपने से कंपेयर कराओ कि बेटा तुम पिछली बार जो किया उससे अच्छा करो. कंपैरिजन जरूरी है, तभी बच्चा आगे बढ़ेगा, तभी बेटर करेगा, लेकिन खुद से, साथ वाले दोस्त से नहीं. We don't know what resources they have. Maybe that other child's parents are PhD in mathematics and the child genetically has an inclination towards maths. We don't know. So, make the child compete with himself or herself every single time. Make the child better than how they were the last time. Yes? Next. This is the last one. A happy parent is the best parent. आपका बच्चा जब छोटा सा था, 1-2 महीने का, और आप उसको प्यार करते थे और वो आपको प्यार करता था, उसको नहीं पता था आप कहाँ से पढ़ के आए हो, आपके पास कौन सी क्वालिफिकेशन है, आप डॉक्टरेट हो, डबल डॉक्टरेट हो, हार्वर्ड से हो, स्टैनफोर्ड से हो, आईआईएम से हो, कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता था. Just your love, just your joy is what used to catch on to the child. And interestingly, that's what matters till the last breath. Children are so attached to their grandmothers and all the grandparents. Did they go to some top college or school or anything? Just that love, the care, the joy is what nurtured them, the relationship, the bond. So at the end of the day, आप एज अ पेरेंट मत कंपेयर करो कि वो पेरेंट ज्यादा दे पा रहे हैं बच्चे को, वो पेरेंट ज्यादा फैसिलिटी लग्जरी दे पा रहे हैं, ज्यादा एक्स्ट्रा करिकुलर्स दे पा रहे हैं, ये कर रहे हैं, वो कर रहे हैं. आपके बच्चे के लिए टीनेजर्स को थोड़ा फर्क पड़ता है, थोड़ा थोड़ा इट्स ओके, but that is just like a ripple on the ocean. It goes away after some time. It does not stay for too long. What stays is when they come back home and the environment is happy. People there are loving. People there are caring. People there are. बच्चे को आके शांति मिलती है मन की, वो सबसे सुंदर जगह होती है. So make sure the house is a happy place for the child to be in. You as parents are happy. So for that, it is really, really important that parents learn how to be stress free. And I would say in today's time, there is nothing better than meditation. Meditation is a technique that on a day-to-day basis, when you practice, you feel so calm, you feel so relaxed. एंड आई वुड से इट इज लाइक अ मेडिसिन फॉर पेरेंट्स. माँ बाप को अपने लिए 20 मिनट तो निकालना ही चाहिए अलग, बच्चे से अलग जाके. अक्सर बच्चे के साथ ही रहते हैं तो वो उसी सर्कल में फंस फंस के गुस्सा आता रहता है, इरिटेशन आता रहता है. when you just leave your child for 20 minutes with the other parent, take out time for your meditation, for your peace of mind. When you get back to your child or to your work, you're a much more sorted person. You do it much more in a much more efficient fashion. ज्यादा अच्छे से आप निभा पाते हो माता पिता का भी रोल और अपने काम का भी रोल. बहुत जरूरी है रोज ध्यान करना. आप बच्चों को पकड़ के जबरदस्ती ब्रश कराते हो ना 2 बार, दांत की सफाई जरूरी है. अभी घर ऐसा थोड़ी है मेड्स नहीं आ रही तो एक एक हफ्ते तक साफ नहीं कर रहे, घर भी साफ कर रहे हैं क्योंकि घर की सफाई भी जरूरी है. पर ये एक ऐसी सफाई है जिसपे कभी एम्फोसिस ही नहीं दिया गया. दैट इज द क्लीन, दैट्स अ क्लीन माइंड. मन की सफाई. रोज रोज बच्चा हो या पेरेंट हो, हम इतना कचरा इकट्ठा करते हैं. इसने ऐसे बोल दिया, उसने ऐसे कर दिया, मुझे ऐसा नहीं करना चाहिए था, उसको ऐसा नहीं करना चाहिए था, इसको ऐसा नहीं कहना चाहिए था. ऑल द स्ट्रेस जस्ट कीप्स ऑन अक्यूमुलेटिंग हियर 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 हियर. एंड देन एकदम से ब्रेक डाउन हो जाता है, एकदम से चिल्लाते हैं, एकदम से इरिटेट होते हैं जब ऐसे वो घड़ा भर जाता है. तो रोज अपना मन भी साफ करना उतना ही जरूरी. I've been meditating for 15 years now, and I have seen that how it has helped me to do my work better, to manage my house better, to raise my child better. I can really handle my emotions at my level only without letting it come to anyone else. It has really, really made me a better individual. So I would really encourage all of you to definitely meditate in this pandemic, in the time of pandemic. If you're already following some school of meditation, please continue doing it. Take out time for it. If not, do learn and do it. So I thought, अभी तो ग्रहण भी है. It is said that during eclipse, if you meditate, the effect is 1,000 times more. ऐसे कहते हैं कि ग्रहण के समय ध्यान करना 1,000 गुना effective रहता है. So I'm thinking, yeah, do we have time for 5 to 7 minutes, ma'am? We just make them all meditate right now for 5 minutes.
Yes, we have Ramya. You can come. You
Yeah,
can do.
great. So 5 to 7 minutes, let us all just meditate for some time and experience that how it feels. Yeah. Great. So, आंखें बंद करके बैठ जाते हैं जहाँ हैं. Let us sit with our eyes closed. Am I audible? Am I audible, Rashmi ma'am?
Yes, Ramya, you're audible.
Okay, great. Let's sit comfortably with the eyes closed. And meditation is just relaxing. सिर्फ विश्राम करना है आपको. You don't have to focus on anything or concentrate on anything. Just to relax. So just become aware of the noises in the environment around you. प्रकृति में आपके आसपास जो कुछ आवाजें हैं उसके प्रति एक बार सजग हो जाइए. Could be the sound of the fan, the sound of the AC, or maybe your child. Or some television going on in the house. Any sound around you, just become aware of. Take a normal breath in, साधारण सांस अंदर और बाहर. Become aware of your body. अपने शरीर के प्रति सजग हो जाइए. Our body is a beautiful gift given to us by the divine. यह शरीर एक बहुत खूबसूरत भेंट है जो हमें ईश्वर ने दी है. Just honor and respect your body. Become aware of your legs. अपने पैरों के प्रति सजग हो जाइए. Relax your thighs and hips. Your abdomen. Your chest. Right shoulder. Right arm. Left shoulder. Left arm. Relax your face. Your head. And the whole body. पूरे शरीर को विश्राम दे. Now become aware of your thoughts. अपने विचारों के प्रति सजग हो जाइए. Whether the thoughts are good or bad, let them come. अच्छे आ रहे हो विचार या बुरे, दोनों को आने दे. Do not resist any thoughts. किसी विचार को रोकने की जरूरत नहीं. एक और साधारण सांस अंदर. Another normal breath in and breathe out. Because भावनाएं अच्छी हो या बुरी, कोई बात नहीं, लयबद्ध हो जाए उनके साथ, बी इन हार्मनी, इन सिंक विद योर फीलिंग्स. You are peace. You are love. You are joy. आप ही प्रेम हो, आप ही खुशी हो, आप ही शांति हो. A normal breath in and out. Become aware of your feelings once again. Become aware of your thoughts. Become aware of your body. A normal breath in and breathe out. Become aware of the noises in the environment around you. आसपास की जो आवाज है उसके प्रति सजग हो जाए. Slowly take a breath in and breathe out. And gradually, whenever you feel like, you may open your eyes. धीरे धीरे जब भी आपका मन करे आंखें खोल सकते हैं. How was it? Just did a 5 minutes meditation because of the dearth of time. आप लोग chat section में लिख सकते हैं कैसा लगा आपको 5 मिनट ध्यान कर. I would really love to read. यहाँ नीचे in the chat you could write it down.
Thank you so much, Ramya ma'am.
Yeah. How was it, ma'am? It's good.
It was very, very wonderful. Thank you so much.
Great. We had some questions, ma'am. You want to take it
Yes,
up?
yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. We opened the forum for the question answers round. And I have received a few questions which I would like to bring to your notice.
Yeah.
Ma'am, a parent has asked, my son doesn't feel happy while eating, no matter what I prepare. What can be done to change his attitude? He is just 5 years old.
I think I just dropped out of the call. So, an approach that I usually use is whatever character your child likes, like say Peppa Pig or Tom and Jerry or Doraemon or any character, you can just connect it with that. आप उससे connect करो कि देखो डोरेमोन पता है आपने देखा था ना वो वाले शो में कितना खाता है तुम भी थोड़ा थोड़ा सा खा लो जल्दी से. Connecting it with their characters more than what do we usually do, we connect it with other friends or people. वो भी खाता है तुम भी खाओ, वो मत करो. Connect it with their favorite characters. Or I also have a very hard time, a lot of time feeding my child. So I make stories, I do role play. So I keep her all her favorite.
Right, I think Ramya's connection is a little unstable right now. And just to connect with what Ramya was saying, even, I used to do that with my son when he was little child. That time we used to have that Popeye, coming on the screen all the
Yes, ma'am.
time. So I used to ask my son to see Popeye
Thank you.
to eat spinach. So I told him that it's a very it will make you stronger like Popeye. He can meet every challenge. So then I used to bring that spinach from the market and show it to him and tell him, okay, I'll cook like Popeye. And then, this used to work. So you have to be a storyteller, a good one for that matter. You cannot be forcing your child. Obviously, the force will not help. But yes, a little distraction might help, for feeding.
I just dropped out, ma'am.
Yeah, Ramya. We will go to the next question now. Yeah, I've just finished that answer.
Okay, great. Thank you.
Okay. Yes, Vaishali, next question. Or Vanita, if you could just read the question. If there's any other question, you have to unmute yourself. Okay, I'll read it for you. Madam Asha Pahuja is saying that my child is sleeping whole day when she's not having online class. What I have to do?
It's really the job of the parent to do a lot of research work. So this is your time to do your PhD. You have to do the research and find out really, really interesting games and activities and tasks which the child should enjoy spending time with you. You will have to come up with a lot of games. So yeah, that's what I do. I read a lot of articles कि क्या कर सकते हैं, क्या क्या करा सकते हैं. Like I said, some kids will like some will not like some. So you have to really find out what is that one thing that really interests your child. So start building upon that. If it is painting, let the child go crazy. Let the child do hand painting, face painting, thumb painting, all paintings. It's okay. Let them go a little dirty. It's all right. हमें बहुत बार क्लीनिंग का इतना डर लगता है कि हम बहुत एक्टिविटीज ही रोक देते हैं बच्चों की. So even if they create a little mess around in cut and paste, they are spoiling around the entire area. It's okay. Let them do. Find out that one niche that your child really is interested in and build it upon that. Yeah, you'll have to find that. You'll have to do that little research work.
They can take help from the teacher also. The teachers, usually are role models for the children.
Correct.
So, because they're connecting through online classes with teachers all the time, so maybe they can just discuss it with the teacher, and teacher may be able to give more, answers and solutions to that. Okay, Vaishali.
Yes, ma'am. There is one more question. So the parents want to know how to be stress-free when working hours are not defined.
Yeah, it is a difficult time. It is really not an easy thing to manage a child and work and home and everything. That's what I said. You'll have to start. I'll tell you one very interesting thing. Usually, these activities like meditation and pranayam, we feel that I don't have time to invest. I'm already running so packed. I'm already running so busy. how can I take out 15 more minutes to do all these things? But it's a magic wand. When you take out, that's how I am managing, when I take out this 15 minutes, the efficiency is so high with respect to anything that I do. I know the working hours go haywire these days, and with a child is difficult, but your stress level will be really taken care of. The same work you will be doing not with a stressed state of mind, but with a much more calmer state of mind. So it will not drain you as much. That's what I would like to say, that this time of meditation is an investment. It's not a waste of time at all. Yeah.
Thank you, ma'am. Ma'am, one more question. How can we enhance spirituality quotient of our children?
You should tell them good stories. Good stories. Like a lot of mythological stories, they are very weird. Kids don't relate with it. So when you go into the depth of it and you tell them the nicer aspect of it, that see that this person is so kind, is so generous that he did this. Not the story of he or she having 3 wives, 4 wives, or flying and killing people, but the depth of it, that he did a bad habit and that's why this person wanted to correct it. So he thought, I'll just remove this person out of here. Through stories. Stories are the best ways to inculcate this in children. You can do it with dolls, car stories also. You don't have to tell them religious stories. आप बोल दो, पता है आपकी ये कैट ने ना इसका ध्यान रख लिया, इसको प्रोटेक्ट कर लिया, इसको वो एनिमल खाने आ रहा था, something like that. So the quotient, spirituality is mainly what? The ability to help out, the ability to be happy, the ability to be calm, the ability to be generous. All that is spirituality. So that gets enhanced through all the toys and games also that they have. You don't have to get so serious. And I'll tell you one good news. It's already there in kids. It is not something that you have to inculcate. It is already there in them. You just have to let it be and not spoil it. That's it.
Yeah. Thank you so much, ma'am. We'll go on to one more question. How can we inculcate habit of meditation in child?
You do it with them. That's how you can do it. And
that's the best way.
First, you should do it. And when they see you, kids love aping us. No, they just love copycatting us. For them, it's just a game. Yeah. So you do it for 5 days. Just sit with your eyes closed for 5 minutes, and they'll say, "Mama, मुझे भी आपके साथ बैठ के करना है." That's how they do it. They'll just come and sit with you. You don't anything you push. For some kids who are rebels, if you tell them to do it, they'll not do it at all. Yeah. So the rebel kids, tell them you don't do it. जो ऐसे बच्चे जो आपकी बात बिल्कुल नहीं सुनते हैं, उनके लिए ट्रिक है, आप मना करो उनको, नहीं तुम नहीं करना मेडिटेशन, तुम्हारे लिए नहीं है ये. सो उनको बड़ा सा ईगो हर्ट होता है, फिर वो करते हैं ना. सब बच्चे सिर्फ बोलने से नहीं करते. Yeah,
that's good, ma'am. We'll take one last question.
Yeah.
And the parent over here has said that one child is in 10th and the other is in nursery. So the parent says that I am unable to manage both of them. The younger one always disturbs his brother while studying. So how do I manage this?
Yeah, but you will have to, children are very intelligent. Children are very, very intelligent. We as parents, we need to realize this. And what I have experienced myself is when we make them understand, they understand. Usually what we do is, मत करो तंग, काम कर रहे हैं, क्यों आ रहे हो बीच में, तुमको समझ नहीं आ रही है क्या, पढ़ रहा है ना भैया, क्यों तंग कर रहे हो उसको, जाओ यहाँ से जाके खेलो अपने कमरे में. They don't understand this language. I have to tell them कि अच्छा सुनो, अभी आते हैं भैया के पास करने के लिए, बस उनको फिनिश करने दो, पता नहीं क्या गंदा सा कुछ कर रहा है भैया, हम जाके कुछ और गेम खेल के आते हैं. Young kids have to be distracted. They don't understand logic. They don't understand a lot of things. But at the same time, they are very understanding. It's a contradictory statement, but I hope you understand it. You can't talk sense to them, but when you sit and just tell them the underlying thing, कि अभी ना थोड़ी देर बाद करेंगे, आप आ जाना, आपको मना थोड़ी कर रहे हैं, आप प्ले करना, बस थोड़ी से हम कुछ और करके फिर आते हैं. The approach with which we deal a problem really makes the difference with a child. Yeah, we shouting at them and solving things at a superficial and a short term level does not work. You're telling the child that, or the send the elder child into a room. That's how I have been doing these days. I'll just give you my example. So I have kept a room where I conduct my art of living programs and sessions, and I cannot be disturbed because I have to address and talk. So I have told my child that अच्छा सुनो, इससे इस टाइम मम्मा रूम में जाएगी, इस रूम में उतने टाइम तक नहीं आना, बाकी टाइम जब मम्मा बाहर आएगी she'll play with you. So maybe that kid who is studying could be just in a room, and the kid can close that room up and study, and the child could be told that बेटा बस 1 घंटा पढ़ के भैया आ जाएगा, फिर तुम खेल लेना, हाँ, तब तक अंदर जाके डिस्टर्ब नहीं करना. ये आपको 5 दिन मेहनत करनी पड़ेगी बस. Kids get into a routine. छठे दिन से the child will know that okay, I should not go into the room, भैया और दीदी are studying. They'll get into a routine. They are trained like that.
I would like to add to it, Ramya.
Yes,
Maybe
yes, ma'am.
we can change the time of the study of class 10 child also, because the little baby must be sleeping at some hours, and then they can encourage the class 10 child to, read during that hour.
So it's a good idea.
Yeah, that also can be done. They have to balance the time, basically. The time management has to be done. So that is also possible because, when you're focusing on the problem, the solution will not come. You have to find some or other solution.
Yeah.
I always, use this, narrate this incident in my life when I was, as a student. My mother used to put lights off at 10 o'clock in the evening. And I used to study at night only. So then I myself, got that solution that, okay, I'll get up early in the morning when she's fast asleep, so she'll not get disturbed. And I used to lock myself in one of the study room and got up, usually used to get up at 3 o'clock and, continue studying till 7 o'clock. When she used to get up, she said, Acha, you are studying? I said, I just got up and started studying. She never came to know that I used to finish my syllabus from 3 o'clock onwards. So it is up to us, how we intend to manage. And in fact, they can empower the child also because the class 10 child is grown up enough to understand how to handle. Right? That was also there. Vishali, there are 2 more questions which I'm really, feeling like answering. I'm sorry, Ramya, but then there are 2 very, very difficult questions right now. I would request Madam Garima to kindly, add on the age group of the child also, so that we can talk about that hitting, because this is something which is happening. Mr. Amit Thakur is asking, when I'm doing some work, my child is disturbing me by making noise. How can I handle it? Right. So this is a part of it. You already answered that you lock yourself up and don't let the child come in. But you can add on. I think we can add on this thing also that the child is little. That means the child is asking for attention. So the way you said that, okay, just give me this much time and then I'll come back and give 100% attention to you. So attention deficiency is the case here, which I feel that maybe the person is having work for longer hours, which the child is not able to accept.
Yes.
That is one possibility. The other is that if you could just manage. And today in the morning only, I was reading in the newspaper where it said that if child is bombing your video, it's fine.
Correct.
Because you're working from home, right? So you can do that. In fact, yes, day before yesterday, I was in a webinar and there was a panelist whose granddaughter was again and again coming on the screen. So, and she was very patient. She was just working and let the child do whatever she wanted to do. Although she was, must have been told not to say anything, but she was bombing the video again and again.
Correct.
The other one is that, she's having a hard time. The parent is having a hard time because the child is hitting the elders in the family. Okay. And she said, I've tried everything, talking to him. 4.5-year-old. It's a very small child again. So she's just trying, to ensure that he's not hitting, but he's continuously hitting and he's not listening to anyone. So I think the elders whom he's hitting should react. What I believe is that the grandparents, they usually take this hitting very nicely. Are dekho mere ko aake maar and all that, So the grandparents need to show some kind of, resentment towards it. You should not come and hit if I'm getting pain or something. So kuch, maybe some dramatic effect can, help the child to understand that everything is not there. If you have to add something, Ramya, to it.
Ma'am, would like to add one thing that, it's very important that if they're doing something really wrong, then the child really has to be dealt in a very serious fashion, because, it is something which it can have a very bad cascading effect. So I think the parent could just take away anything that is very special to the child, or, not let them watch their TV show if they do, or something like that. Anything that the child is very much glued to, is very passionate about or attached to, taking that thing away from the child and making the child realize that unless and until you stop it, we are not going to go ahead with this particular thing.
Yes,
So, and it will yeah, and it will not happen, at once. You will have to do it 10 times. But then after that, all these punishments have been given. We'll talk then. Garima ji, we can see. Yeah. Every child has to be dealt in a different fashion. So I think maybe just passing a general answer would be unfair. Maybe there are a few more other things attached to it. We can take it up at a personal level.
So Garima, maybe we can, speak to you separately. Maybe you can talk to the counselor, or Ramya will be giving her email address also. You can connect with her, or you can connect with the teacher also. They will all help, okay, to ensure that the child changes the habit. We'll use all kind of tactics to do that because the child is just 4.5 years. So I think we can do a lot with this child. Vaishali, last question, and that is how to control aggression in the students. Ramya, if you could just talk about, because you've been meditating for 15 years, and you can tell them how did you get initiated into it, and then you've already talked about what changes it has brought in your life, and of course I also completely validate that, because when you understand, you're peaceful, you're able to handle your challenges well, right? So how to control aggression in the kids?
I'll just add one thing that, aggression that comes in kids is something which we don't realize from where it is coming. And you'll be really stunned to know a lot of it comes from the cartoons that they watch. And a lot of it comes from the games that they play. So, a lot of cartoons, kids are hitting each other, fighting and getting angry. Parents are getting angry in their stories, and the cars are hitting and accidents are happening. It's really important that you keep a watch on the content that your child is watching in the screen time. It is really important, because even the nursery rhymes, I don't know, but we had this training in our Art of Living program, and we were told, if you just take up a nursery rhyme book of a child and you see, there are so many things about tumbling down, drowning, a lot of negative things there, which has a very strong impact on the child. You really, as a parent, just watch out. The cartoons that they watch are what, creating all this mess in these small minds. There is no other way. अगर घर पे ऐसा कुछ नहीं हो रहा है, स्कूल में ऐसा कुछ नहीं हो रहा है, this is the only source from where they are getting it. So one simple suggestion I would like to give is, let the child spend a lot of time with nature. It is said that you will make sure that your child is playing with the mud. आप प्लांट्स होते हैं ना, आप उसमें मिट्टी में खेलने दो बच्चों को, उसके हाथ से मिट्टी छूने दो. तो what is मिट्टी? It's an earth element. Yeah, earth element, if the child touches and plays with the earth element in the child, the element of stability, the element of caring, nurturing, it starts growing more in the child. It's that scientific. तो हम लोग आजकल बोलते हैं ना, बेटा हाथ गंदे हो जाएंगे, मत टच करो पौधों को. करने दो, उनका हाथ लगने दो पौधों में. In fact, they have microbes which are very good for the body, and they create better immunity. That is the latest research in the US. So there are big mud parks in US where kids go and play. और यहाँ पे तो सब ऐसे ही पले बड़े हम लोग, हमारे पेरेंट्स, और अब तो हमारे नेक्स्ट जनरेशन हमने बंद कर दिया उनको मिट्टी में खेलना. आप अपने प्लांट्स के साथ खेलने दो उनको, नेचर के साथ टाइम स्पेंड करने दो, वाटर करने दो प्लांट्स को. Lesser and lesser digital exposure to the child is very important, especially at this age. The more is the digital exposure, you can expect all kinds of problems, even concentration for that matter. Kids start having attention deficiency syndrome from as early as 5 years old. If they're watching a lot of screen time, please pay an attention on it. Spend a little more and you can buy more paints, colors, this, that, and let them make a mess out of it. But lesser screen time. I would really recommend that very, very strongly.
All right, thank you, Ramya. Vaishali, you can close the session now. We are
Yes.
1:20.
Thank you, ma'am. And thank you so much, Ms. Srinivasan, for sharing various meditative strategies and practices with us. It was surely a soulful journey. Thank you so much. And I'm sure the practices and strategies suggested by you will benefit each one of us on this platform today. And what you said before beginning your session, that living in present is the key. That is a solution to all problems in life. I'm sure all the parents over here, they agree with you, and they also agree that parents, we are the most important pillars in the lives of children, and our role is not to create a child physically but also emotionally and spiritually. So as a parent, it is important that we encourage our children, okay, to share. We should communicate with them, and we should take part in their lives so that they become a socially sound child. Okay, they become sensitive, their education is holistic, responsibility lies on parents, okay, along with trusting your child. Thank you so much for all these inputs, and I'm
I
sure.
would just like to add one thing,
Yes,
that
ma'am.
the programs that we conduct, I feel it's an education, the education how to handle the mind, which is so important both for the parents and for the kids. So these days in the lockdown, we're offering the Art of Living programs in an online format. So whenever it suits your timing, your schedule, your kids, you could please join us. I think Rahul will just leave our email ID in the chat section. At any point of time you get you're able to manage 2 hours, just come and learn. It is so beautiful, and you will immediately see how you're able to manage your life better, because it is said that management begins at the mind. When they're able to manage our mind better, we're able to manage our life better. So I would really call out to all of you that whenever possible, wherever possible, learn these techniques and let the kids also learn of how to manage their minds and emotions better right from this age. They'll really turn out to be great individuals. We'll leave the details, the email ID and the workshop details with the teachers, Vaishali ji, Jyoti ji, everyone. When if it suits you, if you would like to be a part of it, you can let them know. You can join us for the same. Now you can put it back on me. Yeah. And I would really like to thank Principal Ma'am, Rashmi Ma'am, Vaishali Ma'am, Jyoti Ma'am, and on the entire Salwan team for organizing these series of webinars, not just this Art of Living one, but all the webinars that they are conducting. It's such a beautiful initiative from the school's end to do something for the parents. Yeah, there's no obligation for them to do it, but just the gesture of thinking about parents itself is so beautiful, and I'm really so happy to see something like that happen.
We are actually a very close-knit family,
Very
and
beautiful.
we really try to, keep holding each other's hand, because we are all together for the benefits of the kids.
Great, man. So lovely to see.
That is what is our vision. And yes, you are right. It's a series, and last of this particular series will happen on 28th, when we are calling in ophthalmologists, because we have a lot of screen timing for the kids. So we intend to, have some tips, because as educationists, we also need some tips about, how to take care
True.
of our eyes. You must have seen that I was wearing specs, and during lockdown only I had to wear this. Otherwise, my eyes were fine. So if my eyes are getting strained so much, I'm sure the kids also must be facing the similar.
Absolutely, absolutely.
So we have planned that also on 28th of June, and let's see, we'll all get benefit as we've got benefit from your session. I mean, we've just
Thank you.
revised of our parenting tips. We all know about all these things. It's just that when somebody revise it for us, we again, look inside and see, okay, where am I going wrong? Let me correct this particular area. Maybe this will, the child will get beneficial. So thank you so much, Ramya, for taking our time. Thank you, Vanita. Thank you, Rahul. I mean, it was
I would
wonderful.
like
Thank you,
to
ma'am. I would just like to add my concluding line.
Yes,
In the words of Shri Shri Ravi Shankar Ji, and I quote,
yeah.
life gives you both positive and negative. Focus on the good and move ahead with commitment, unquote. So on this positive note, I would like to conclude that your session, Ms. Srinivasan, has rejuvenated each one of us and has guided us to re-purify our approach towards life. Thank you so much.
Thank you
Thank
so
Thank you,
much.
Principal Ma'am, for giving this wonderful opportunity to each one of us
Vanita,
to redefine and invigorate our lives.
thank
Thank you.
you, coordinator of the school. Vanita, you wanted to say something?
Yeah, ma'am, we would love to have you on our session. All
Yeah,
of you.
thank you so
Yes.
much. Off the recorder.
Yes.
All right. So have a great day, and I think some 1.5 hours left for the solar eclipse to finish. And
Yes.
after that, I believe everybody will go for lunch. So right now, all those who were with us, all the parents, we are very thankful to all of you and looking forward to your all support for our, other endeavors also. Thank you. God bless you all. Have a
Thank
good
Thank you, ma'am.
day.
Thank
Bye.
you.